You think you know what's next for cars? You've heard about electric, you've heard about self-driving? Sure. But what if I told you the real revolution is just getting started, and it's going to make everything we've seen so far look like a horse and buggy? We're not just talking about slightly better batteries, we're talking about cars that could one day travel over 900 miles on a single charge, vehicles that can power your entire house for days, and a whole new meaning of luxury that makes a five-star hotel look, well, a little basic. The old automotive world is fading fast, and something entirely new is taking its place. The rulebook is being shredded. The very idea of what a car is, what it's for, and where it fits in our lives is being rewritten as we speak. This isn't an update, it's a full-blown reinvention. So stick around, because we're about to pull the curtain back on the technologies that are truly defining the next era of driving. Let's kick things off by slaying the biggest dragon in the EV kingdom: range anxiety. It's that nagging what if that lives rent-free in the head of every potential EV buyer. For years, the only answer was to stuff bigger, heavier, and more expensive lithium-ion batteries into cars. That wasn't a solution. It was a bulky compromise. Well, the compromise is officially ending. The answer is the solid-state battery, and it's not just an upgrade, it's a rewrite of the laws of physics for EVs. Today's batteries use a liquid to move energy around. Solid-state batteries use, you guessed it, a solid electrolyte. This simple switch unlocks a level of performance that once felt like science fiction. Toyota is targeting commercialization for its solid-state batteries between 2027 and 2028, with the goal of creating EVs that could charge in just 10 minutes and offer a jaw-dropping range of over 900 miles. That's a single charge from Los Angeles to Salt Lake City with plenty of miles to spare. But they aren't the only ones. In mid-2025, the company Prologium unveiled its superfluidized inorganic solid-state electrolyte. They claim this tech can charge a high-density battery from 5% to 80% in as little as 6 minutes. While these technologies are still in development and not on the road today, they signal the absolute end of range anxiety. It's not just about making EVs practical, it's about giving them a clear and undeniable advantage over gas-powered cars. Even with a massive range, you'll eventually need to charge. And let's be real, no one wants to hang around a charging station for 45 minutes. The bottleneck hasn't just been the battery, it's the car's entire electrical system, which has mostly been built on a 400-volt architecture. Think of it like trying to fill a swimming pool with a garden hose. You'll get there, but it's going to take a while. The fix? Double the voltage. Enter 800-volt architecture. This is like swapping that garden hose for a fire hose. It allows the system to handle way more power more safely, and it absolutely demolishes charging times. Automakers like Porsche, Audi, Hyundai, and Genesis are already rolling this out, with cars that can jump from a 10% to an 80% charge in under 20 minutes. That's just enough time to grab a coffee before you're back on the road with hundreds of miles of range. This technology is quickly becoming the new gold standard for premium EVs, making long-distance electric travel not just possible, but genuinely convenient. The days of planning your life around your car's charging schedule are numbered. For over a century, a car has been a one-way street for energy. You put fuel or electricity in, and you get motion out. But what if your car could give back? What if it could be an active player in our energy grid? That's the revolutionary idea behind bidirectional charging, or vehicle-to-grid, V2G. The problem V2G solves is huge. Our power grids are aging and constantly strained, especially during peak hours. Meanwhile, millions of EVs sit parked for more than 90% of the day. They're giant batteries full of untapped energy. A single EV battery can hold enough juice to power an average American home for several days. V2G technology connects these two worlds. It essentially turns your car into your own personal power station. You can charge up at night when electricity is cheap, and then during peak hours, you can sell that power back to the grid to help prevent blackouts and even make some money. During a power outage, vehicle-to-home V2H tech lets you power your house directly, Forget firing up a loud, smelly generator. Your silent zero-emission car is all you need. While widespread grid integration is still in its early stages, the V2G market is poised for rapid growth, with some automakers already offering this capability. This transforms your car from just a way to get around into a dynamic part of our energy future. So we're halfway through and we've already seen tech that can crush range anxiety, shrink charging stops to a coffee break, and turn your car into a power station. The future is clearly knocking. Which of these technologies would make the biggest difference in your life? Let us know in the comments, and if you're enjoying this look at what's next, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the second half. Let's be honest, the term self-driving gets thrown around a lot, and it's mostly caused confusion. Most autopilot systems today are just fancy driver assists. They're helpful, but you still have to be paying full attention. The real game changer isn't a car that just reacts. It's a car that predicts. The solution is blending a whole suite of high-tech eyes, cameras, radar, LiDAR, with a brain powered by some serious AI. This is what unlocks the next real milestone, Level 3 autonomous driving. At Level 3, the car can genuinely drive itself under certain conditions, like on the highway, freeing you up to take your eyes off the road. Mercedes-Benz and BMW have already launched or announced vehicles with this capability in limited markets. And it's about more than just hands-free cruising. These AI systems are becoming true co-pilots, predicting traffic jams and rerouting you before you're stuck. They can spot a pedestrian stepping into the road before you do. Automakers are all in, with Chinese companies like Li Auto planning to roll out their Level 3 systems in 2025. The goal isn't just a car that drives for you. It's a car that thinks ahead for you, making every trip safer and way less stressful. For decades, car luxury was a simple recipe. More leather, more wood, more chrome. It was all about showing off. But that definition of luxury is starting to feel a little old. Today's luxury buyer wants something more meaningful. The solution is a whole new philosophy of luxury, one that's built on sustainability, technology, and personalization. The luxury interior of the future isn't about being flashy. It's about creating a calm, intelligent space. Think of it as a mobile oasis or your personal tech lounge. Automakers are embracing innovative and sustainable materials like recycled fabrics and plant-based leathers that feel just as premium. Technology is also becoming smarter and more seamless. Augmented reality head-up displays project navigation right onto the road ahead, so you never miss a turn. Smart surfaces hide controls until you need them, creating a clean, minimalist vibe. And personalization is going to a whole new level. We're talking adaptable layouts, seats with spa-level massage functions, and even built-in refrigerated compartments. This is a fundamental shift away from just showing off wealth toward a smarter, more conscious, and deeply personal idea of luxury. So, where does all this leave us? The future of the car is brighter, faster, and way smarter than we ever imagined. We are speeding past the simple idea of transportation and into an era where our cars are woven into our digital lives and our energy systems. We've seen how solid-state batteries are set to make range anxiety a distant memory, and how 800-volt systems will make charging a minor pit stop. We've looked at how V2G technology will turn every EV into a mini power plant, changing our entire relationship with energy. And we've seen how AI and a new definition of luxury are turning the car cabin into a smart, sustainable sanctuary on wheels. This isn't some far-off fantasy. These technologies are either already here in early forms or just over the horizon. The revolution is happening right now, completely redefining what a car is and what it can do. The only question left is, how fast can we adapt to all the incredible new possibilities? Of all the amazing tech we've covered, which one do you think will have the biggest impact? Let us know your thoughts below. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into the future.